Now let's go over problem number 2. It looks like we need to draw 2 triangles. I don't know for sure which triangle is the bigger one or which one's the smaller one. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick one of them to make the smaller triangle and one to make the bigger triangle. Remember, we're drawing our little sibling triangle and our big sibling triangle. We want them to be the same shape, just different sizes. And then it looks like CO is 11x minus 1. OW is 8x plus 4. PI is 16. IG is 14. And the measure of angle P is 37 degrees. And the measure of angle W is 51 degrees. Let's just go ahead and get our angles out of the way first. So I love just taking the corresponding angles and just stealing them and using them in the other triangle. So when I look at my names, W is the last letter of cow, so it corresponds with G, which is the last letter of pig. So I'm going to take my 51 and steal it and use it for the other triangle. Then P is the first letter in pig, so it corresponds with C, which is the first letter in cow. So I'm going to steal the 37 degrees. And then I just need to use my magic number 180. So I'm going to add up 37 and 51. It's 88. And I can just do a quick 180 minus 88. And that equals 92. So the measure of angle O is 92 degrees, and the measure of angle I is 92 degrees. So remember, these side lengths are proportional, but the corresponding angles are just congruent. So it looks like we found the measure of angle I already. Now let's set up a proportion to find x. So the 11x minus 1 side corresponds with the 16, and the 8x plus 4 side corresponds with the 14. So now let's do our cross multiplying. Just to stay organized, I'm going to wait to distribute. I'm just going to write down the 16 and then parentheses 8x plus 4 and the 14 parentheses 11x minus 1. Now I'll do my distributing. So I'll use my calculator to multiply 16 times 8, 128x, plus 16 times 4 is 64. And then I'll use my calculator again to do 14 times 11 is 154x minus 14 times 1, 14. Now we just solved the equation, so I'm going to start with the smaller x's, 128. Take away 128x on both sides. I'm left with 64 equals. Let's use our calculator to see what 154 minus 128 is. It's 26, so 26x minus 14. Quick plus 14 on both sides, and we get 26x equals 78. So all we have to do is divide by 26. 78 divided by 26 is 3. So x equals 3. So we are well on our way. We have the measure of angle I was 92 degrees. We have x, that was 3. And then all we have left is to substitute it in to find CO. So I want to do 11 times 3, now that we know that x is 3, minus 1. 33 minus 1 is 32. So CO is 32. X is 3, CO is 32, measure of angle I, 92 degrees. And that's it.